Hey there, kids. Let's talk some math. Right now, we're talking about lines and line segments and rays. It's all part of geometry. Okay. So we got some new terms here for you, and the first word is that we start off with is called point. Now, a lot of kids think that that's the same thing as a decimal point, but it's not. Okay. It's a point in geometry. It's just a location in space. It could be anywhere, but we always give it a letter. Okay. So wherever we make a point like this, we name it with a letter. So this is point A. This is point B. This one's F and E. This is K, and that's L right there. Okay. So point A. The next one is a line. And you can tell that this is a line right here because it goes on and on in both directions forever. It never stops, okay? So at the end of a line, there's always an arrow going one way. And at the end of the other line, there's always an arrow going the other way. Now, they kind of blew it right here. This says line AB or line AB with a line above it. You could also call this line BA because we don't know where it starts and we don't know where it ends. So you could write it BA, and you always put the symbol above it. So a line like this with two arrows above it is the symbol for line, okay? So it could be line AB or it could be line BA, all right? Doesn't matter. The next one is a line segment. It does not go on forever. It has a beginning point and it has an ending point. And here the symbol is, if you're going to write it, okay, you could write EF. And unlike up here where there was a line above it with two arrows, we just draw a line like this. Okay, no arrows on it because it begins and it ends. Now the opposite of that, we can't tell what direction it's going. So you could also write FE is the exact same thing. And that's just starting here and going that way, right, to right here. And then it ends right there. But either way, both of these are a line segment, okay? And a segment has a beginning and an end. A line does not have a beginning and an end. It goes on forever. Okay, the next one is a ray, and it says that it has one end point. Okay, now here's a ray right here, and there's only one way to write this, and they're right this time, is this is ray LK. It starts right here, and that's the first letter we put down. We put down an L because it starts here, and then it goes on and on forever in this direction, going through K, and it keeps going, doesn't it? Okay, so we start at L and it goes on forever, and so we have that symbol right there. So look at these three symbols. This is the symbol for line right here. It goes on both directions. This is the symbol for a segment. It starts and it stops. And this is a symbol for a ray. We read this one ray LK, segment EF, segment FE, and this one could be line BA, or like they had it over here, line AB. Okay, we don't know which way it's going. But for a ray, we definitely know which way it's going. It's starting at L, going through K, and going on forever. Okay, the next. Oh, how can you name these figures? Write the name that best describes it. Well, this one right here, there's only one way to write it. You're starting at A, you're going through B, and it goes on forever. Is it a line, a ray, or a segment? You tell me. Right. It's a ray, right? Like a ray gun. A is shooting B, and the laser goes right through B and keeps going. And we write it like this. It starts at A, it goes through B, and the symbol for it, a ray, is that right there. Ray AB. Now this one right here, is it a ray, a line, or a segment? Right. It's a line this time, okay? And there's two ways that we can write this one. You can write it as AB, and then you put the line symbol above it, okay? And a line symbol's got two arrows on it going both directions. But because it goes on and on in both directions forever, we could also write it as BA, okay? We don't know what direction it's going. The ray, we know what direction it's going. This one could be going either way, all right? Let's take a look at the next one. It says draw the figure. Now, I'm not going to draw it because my pen is no good, but A line segment, I just want you to see what the symbol looks like, okay? A line segment, this is line segment UV, and it could be VU, okay? It's got, now I'll draw it. Okay, fine. You want me to draw it? It's going to be real messy. But I've got a point right here, a beginning point, and a point right here, an ending point. And I say it's U, that's point U, and that's point V, and they're connected together. That's the best I can do, okay? That's what line segment UV looks like. And it could be written VU, we don't know. Ray TS, fine. We need point T, and we need point S. T is going to shoot S with a laser. Boom! And then it keeps going, doesn't it? Goes right through S and it keeps going. Ray gun. You know what I mean? And the last one here is line JK. And they could have written it KJ. We don't know what direction it's going. Okay, JK. Need a end point and an end point. Okay, a point right there. And then it's going to go through both of them on forever, isn't it? That's what line JK looks like right there. Okay, on to the next one right here. I'm going to get my highlighter for this one. Well, I'd like a yellow. There we go. Got it. All right. Contains point C and F. Well, let's look at these things right here. We've got A and D. That's this one. Okay. It doesn't contain C and F. But that's a line, isn't it? Because it's got an arrow on this end and it's got an arrow on this end. So that's not it. How about this one? B, E. That's going this way, right? Okay, now that's a segment because it's got an end point here and it's got an end point right here. There's no line on it. But C and F is this one. And if I was going to write it, I would have written it F and C because it starts at F, it goes right through C and keeps going like a laser. What kind of a geometric shape is that if it goes from F to C and keeps going? Right, that's a ray. F shot C with a laser gun, and it went right through C and kept going forever. Kids, there you go. We're looking at line segments and rays and points and just lines themselves, right? So there you go. Go ahead and give it a try. If you need help, come back and see us. We will help you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.